What's up, workout crew? Today we're going to talk about the power jack and the plie squat. Both exercises are good at strengthening the legs, especially the inner thighs. The first exercise, which is the power jack, is the plyometric move, and the second exercise is a strength resistance exercise. Okay, let's start with the power jack first. Now on the power jack, I recommend having your hands on your hips. You're going to start with your feet together, and then from here you're going to jump out to a wide squat, and then you bring your feet back together. So jump out, feet together, jump out, feet together. Go as quickly as you can. Now, always tuck that belly button in. That'll help support that lower back so you don't put any strain. But when you jump to that wide squat, don't tuck in the pelvis like this, right? That's gonna put too much pressure on the knees. Still stick that glute out. You can tuck in that belly button without tucking in the pelvis. Push the pelvis out as you squat down, just like that, okay? So that's a power jack. Now, you can make your power jack harder by grabbing a weight and holding underneath your chin and doing a power jack while holding a weight. Just be careful. Start light on the weight. Drop the weight as you need to, okay? And keep that core strong because you don't want to hurt your low back. So that's the power jack. Now let's talk about the plie squat, okay? On the plie squat, I recommend having 2 dumbbells. Of course, you can just do 1, but I'm going to demonstrate with the 2. You're going to have wide feet, toes at 45 degrees. I don't think you can see my feet in the video, but if you can, awesome. But if not, you're going to have wide legs, toes facing at a 45-degree angle, waist between the legs. From here, stick the glutes out, okay? Belly button still tucked in. You're gonna squat. Once you feel it in the inner thighs, you're gonna stand back up, squeeze the glute, push your hips forward and squeeze the glutes at the top. Okay, so again, wide feet here. When you lunge down, keep the weight in your heels. Don't put the weight in your toes. Keep the weight in your heels, stand up, squeeze the glutes at the top. I like to let the weights hang. Right, if you hold them like this, sometimes the weights can get a little bit far away from you and it puts that strain in that low back. So I like to let them hang and keep the weight as close to your body as you can. Now, of course, you can do this with the kettlebell. If all you have is a kettlebell, one kettlebell, hold it like this, squat until you feel in the inner thigh, push hips forward, squeeze the glutes. With the kettlebell, you can also add in an upright row, right? Just for a different movement. I do recommend though, always starting a move before you do the next move. So don't do it one continuous motion. If you have 2 kettlebells, have the palms facing each other, hold it between the legs, toes at 45, squat. You can let the weights touch with the kettlebells, right? But just always keep that core strong as you pull those weights back up. All right, so that's the plie squat and the power jack. Now get into your workout and have a great day.